Hey guys, my name is Frank, this is Pogvlog, and today I'm going to be playing Minute Monsters. It's kind of the successor to Minute Quest, and I gotta say, it's pretty good. It kind of reminds me of Pokemon. If you ever played the little handheld Game Boy or Game Boy Advance Pokemon games, even the DS games a little bit. Not so much like the overworld, but more so the battle sequence and the sprites and the music even. The leveling up sound effects sounds a lot like Pokemon. This is an idle RPG, so you don't actually have to touch the screen. The goal is just to get as far to the left as you can. As you can see up here, there's a little, I don't know what you want to call it, but it's kind of like a little map. Each dash represents a stage. So like right now, I'm in the stage with the arrow right here. And looks like in 2 stages, I'm coming up on a boss battle. So the next screen will be a little boss. I've gotten pretty far. I'm sure you can go really, really far to the left, like probably infinitely far to the left. I'm not really sure, honestly, but that's just how all these games seem to be. So one thing you can do if you encounter a pretty high-level group of monsters is you could tap the screen, and it summons other monsters that you've unlocked. So if I go into my monsters list, I can see all the monsters that I've captured, and I can replace monsters in my party. So that's a little bit different from Pokemon, because in Pokemon you only have 6 slots to carry monsters. And in this game, you can use all the monsters you've collected and replace one of the 4 monsters in your party. So, for instance, if I want to replace this bug dude here, I could just go to this guy, number 1, Lucifer Jr., and now he's in my party. Go back to the game, and there he is on the end. So you can play for a really long time. The more monsters you collect, the longer you can play. You just switch out monsters when you lose health. Also, you can watch ads to regain your health or skip farther over to the left if you've already made it very far to the left and you don't feel like re-battling through all the stages just to get really far over. But otherwise, there's really not much to it. It's just an idle RPG. You get a lot of stats, get a lot of monsters. Has really great sound, has really great graphics, I think. Ads are not invasive at all. You have the little ad thing down at the screen here, down at the bottom of the screen, but other than that, it asks you if you want to see ads, and that's pretty much it. It doesn't force ads on you at all. And if it does, I don't remember if it does or not, but if it does, you can exit out of the ad immediately. So definitely not invasive, free to download. The game is made in Unity, so it's kind of bulky. As with a lot of games made in Unity, you kind of have to put up with the whole Unity engine. So even if for a small game, you get that whole Unity engine behind it. And it's kind of like, you know, a monster truck engine can handle any game. And if you run a tiny game in Unity, you have all that extra engine that's just really not doing anything. Makes for large download sizes and long loading times. But it's really not a big deal. You're not waiting too long at startup or anything like that. But I think it's a pretty fun game. Especially if you like Idle Quest, if you like leveling up your monsters, leveling up your characters. It's a lot of fun. See what else I can show you guys here. Just going to go home to the start. Here we are at the start. I'm going to turn off my auto move. I had it set up to just move automatically to the left or right. You can actually control your own movement if you so choose, but it gets pretty tedious constantly tapping the screen to move one direction or another. This guy, kind of like the king in Minute Quest. I guess that's Lucifer, I would imagine, because this guy right here is Lucifer Jr. But unlike the king in Minute Quest, this guy just asks you if you want to do specific actions for watching an ad. I think it's kind of cheap, honestly. It's a little annoying to be kind of forced to watch ads all the time or asked to watch ads all the time, but at least they're not making you watch them. Down here, we have Coliseum mode. I haven't unlocked anything in there, but I can only imagine you're just going head-to-head with other monsters, just like the other part of the game, so. Also, looks like you can battle other, like, human players as well with a code at the top here. In addition to that, you could tweet your score if you're really, really into the game. I guess you could do that, but mostly it's just a fun time-killing game. About as much fun as Minute Quest. Although I will say I enjoyed Minute Quest more than this simply because of the character customization. You only had the one character, and you did have pets, which this game is kind of just like all pets. Whereas Minute Quest, you were kind of you, and you could level yourself up, deck yourself out with different weapons and armor. I mean, it's basically the same. It's just numbers, stats when it comes down to it, but it was kind of cool to customize your character in Minute Quest, whereas this game you kind of just have to deal with these weird looking monster dudes. Still a lot of fun though. So I'm gonna go back to the title screen. Anyway guys, this has been Minute Monsters. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and have a good day.